This is not the internet. This is the Metaverse. Hello pioneers. Today we're going to discuss the Mainnet migrations and what's been happening in the last few weeks since June 28th, which was Pi 2 Day. Now, I was lucky enough to be able to do my checklist 7, which authorized my coins to be moved to Mainnet into my wallet and get my claimable balance. I was able to do that in the first 48 hours. So that meant on July 13, I could then move my claimable balance into my available balance. So you can see here that my claimable balance transaction had a move button. When I clicked on that, then I can confirm to move this balance. And then we had a success and my coins were moved into my available balance. Perfect. You can see the transaction there in my history. And the remaining claimable balance is for my 3-year lockup, so that's available on 2025. To get there, we had to create a Pi wallet, confirm the wallet address, commit the lockup settings, submit your KYC and wait for approval, and then you're able to get your checklist 7 and migrate to Mainnet. So now that I have my coins in my wallet, I had a good idea to see if I can test it out in the marketplaces and see how we go. I was hoping to go to PyChain Mall and see if I could buy a notebook or an iPhone or something like that. See if we get that delivered. Maybe mint an NFT, or even book some air travel or something. This was my grand plan, but unfortunately, we found out that none of the marketplaces came online. So we couldn't test that function. Apparently they're waiting on the Mainnet SDK from Pi Core team. I don't know what the hold up is there. We can only speculate when we don't know when we're going to get that. According to the apps themselves, they're all ready to go and happy to come online. So it's just another one of those cases of we've got to wait and see what happens there. Of course, in the meantime, we can still do peer-to-peer transactions, and there's been quite a lot of those going on. Currently, I think we saw about 4,000 in the last 20,000 blocks at some stage. So there's quite a lot of transactions going on, and all different kinds of valuations. Although there's some pretty high ones that have been the most common actually. So the global consensus value seems to be holding quite well. So I think the first recording of a transaction I saw through peer-to-peer was through Pi Revolution guys with Woody over there. And the consensus price was 314,000, so that was interesting. This led on to Pi Network starting to trend on Twitter, right? And, this led on to Pi Payments, another hashtag started by Woody, and Pi Transactions, so these have been trending for the last 3 days, and Pi Transactions is still trending as I speak now. These are a whole pile of consensus prices that people have been doing in each sort of country. They're quite interesting, but I must say that the majority of the ones I've seen are actually 314,000. So it seems to be a lot of people were going on the global consensus value for that one. The irony of all this, of course, is the gas fees. So this is an unfortunate side effect. We've seen a couple of these chats that Nicholas had, and he's saying that these gas fees can be reduced and they will be reduced in the future. So we can only hope that happens as soon as we can. these are some of the deals that have been done over peer-to-peer. You know, we've had iPhones, sneakers, watches, printer, had a car repair done, motorbikes, and I think this is probably the highest ticket value that I've seen was the Audi A7, you know. So lots of different things happening on the peer-to-peer. To finish off the video, you know, this I find interesting. You know, Doris is obviously one of our great champions for the global consensus value of 314,000, and all the merchants that she's got. You know, you can see there's 100 merchants there that she's got available. They've all applied to be on PieChain Mall. Now, we haven't heard anything about the global consensus value out of PieChain Mall, so this is quite interesting. To finish up, I saw another new peer-to-peer marketplace. Says it's going to be opening on August 1st. And a couple other little things here is there's a Reddit for local Pi that you can do peer-to-peer, and Telegram group, and a Twitter guys that are doing certified Pi merchants. I'm sure they're not certified, but they do check them out, and you know, it's going to be giving us a list of peer-to-peer availability. So that's about it for today. You know, it's a good rundown. Still waiting on the SDK. That's the most important thing at the moment. Peer-to-peer transactions are going good. Got to wait for the marketplaces to arrive on, and I'm not really sure when we're going to be getting those. But you know, hopefully by August. You know, that would be the time I would like to see them. So I hope everyone, you know, gets their KYC invites and gets their coins migrated to the mainnet, and then we can all start bartering and you know, keep this Pi economy going. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you later.